Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, dear DocuWare partners, what trends are we tracking in the ECM market? How are these trends helping to shape DocuWare's vision? And finally, what might they mean for you? That's the wrong direction. According to industry experts, the ECM market is growing steadily between 5 and 7% per year. DocuWare grew, without considering the acquisition of Westbrook, DocuWare grew last year by about 14%, which means that we were able to add market share. However, the world of ECM, regardless of DocuWare and our part in it, the world of ECM offers excellent opportunities for anyone who is committed to success. So, besides growth, what are the other big trends in our industry? If you ask the same experts again, they will all say mobility, cloud, and big data. The success of tablets and smartphones has led to completely new ways to use technology and also to completely new application fields for document management, without any doubt. DocuWare has been offering mobile solutions for many years. Today you will see some more new addings that we have provided for you and for us. Important for all of us is that Microsoft will once again be playing a larger role. Hybrid devices, which can be used interchangeably as a tablet, a notebook, or a desktop PC, that all runs a full version of Windows 8, will dominate the business world in the future. This will in turn help Windows and Windows smartphones to capture more significant market share again. That means we will be seeing 3 main operating systems in the mobile world: iOS, Android, and Windows. Now, however, it's important for us to remember in the mobility arena that ECM clients aren't developed to primarily suit specific operating systems. No. It's much more all about the form factor of the devices which are determining the function. On the one side, we have the smartphones with very small screens and more limited operational use. And then we have the tablets, notebooks, and ultrabooks, some running classic Windows applications, but all with a touch interface, an optional add-on keyboard, a mouse, or even a pen. And then there's the other extreme, an office or home office running a full-fledged desktop PC with 1 or even 2 huge monitors. And all these 3 different types of devices have to be addressed by us, by our applications, and by the different apps or programs which are really geared to these form factors. And this morning, we were sharing ideas in the Diamond Club meeting. We were sharing ideas what these new applications, for example, will be, especially in the mobile world. And you may be sure that DocuWare will continue to give the right answers for that. Next trend, cloud. We have witnessed different levels of adapting around the world, from very skeptical users in Germany to the more progressive acceptance here in the United States. As you know, DocuWare has been on the forefront of this department. So far, we could win 25 professional customers. Certainly not what we wanted to achieve, but, however, with these 25, we are learning more and more. And we can invest this knowledge, and we will invest this knowledge in optimizing DocuWare Online, we are helping to make sure that we retain this edge over our competition, so that when the market begins to heat up, and I'm very convinced that this will happen fairly soon. When the market begins to heat up, we will be in the best position to serve you and our customers with a brilliant online ECM solution. Big data in our estimation, and also according to many of our competitors, big data is more of a buzzword than a trend within the ECM sector. It may have some relevance for full-text searches, but our industry has plenty of years of experience in this department already. But we have also spotted some interesting new trends, including new players in the market, along with the topics of collaboration and social media. The new players we have been following closely are Dropbox, Google Drive, and Microsoft OneDrive. As I stated 1 year ago, here at the same point, they will present the file system, the file servers of the future, with built-in document management light features. For us, we see this primarily as an integration task. We already have the first connectors today, and with Paper Organizer, our new consumer app that you will also see today, we are collecting valuable information for a deeper integration. But there are also some other new players, especially from the consumer segment. Particularly in Germany, there are new startups who archive and process the documents of private households. With enough venture capital, we see plenty of them coming and going. However, they manage to do one thing. They create interest in this subject, and that helps all of us. In my point of view, one of the most interesting trends is what's happening in the collaboration field. It is intensively discussed as it relates to ECM, particularly in how people work with others outside of a company. The employees of enterprises would also like to easily work together on documents like they are used to working on Dropbox or Google Drive at home. However, many companies don't allow to use these services to their employees out of security reasons. Now, ECM producers are challenged to provide a user experience like Dropbox, Google Drive, or Microsoft, but in a much more secure way. This is a matter of impossibility. However, we are intensively monitoring the wishes of our customers and their attitudes towards these providers. And again, we see ourselves primarily as someone who has to integrate and to work with these applications, because we don't want to invest ourselves in solutions or requirements which are then drowned out by the big market leaders. Even more interesting, I think, the trend to social media is. It's getting more important for us. Not so much Facebook, much more platforms like Jammer or Jive. Now, what is this? These are social media applications which are used for company internal communications. Instead of sending email back and forth about an important topic and sending along copies to a large list of employees, if you are a member of a larger company, you are used to that. You're used to all these tens and hundreds and even thousands of mails that you get because you're on such distribution lists. Instead of doing all that, discussions can now be had with colleagues on one of these social media platforms. And they are very similar, like a Facebook or like a LinkedIn. So employees are used to work with that. Now, during the process of such discussions, of course, valuable critical information is shared along with documents. So one question that comes up in the ECM industry, again, because we have kicked around this question in earlier times already, what actually is a document? On social platforms, you're more likely to find parts of a discussion, which are also called threads. Now, is every discussion considered a document? Which threads does a company need to group together or store along with other documents? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we are currently watching. What are the trends there? How is the usage in these areas? And we think that this will offer exciting and challenging new opportunities for us and as well for our competitors. Opportunities to find out a way to integrate with these new platforms. This is certainly on our radar, and we will be prepared to offer the right solution at the right time. So this is what we are watching, the market trends, and what we think will come up in the near future as additional requirements for our document management solution. But now what's specifically coming next at DocuWare? Later today, we will be showing you some of the innovative new features of DocuWare version 6.5, which has been available since March of this year. But what comes after DocuWare 6.5? In one large step, we will be expanding DocuWare with electronic forms. Where paper forms were previously received, created, circulated, and completed within a company, you will now be able to provide your customers with an easy electronic alternative. These electronic forms can, of course, seamlessly be integrated in the DocuWare web client and also in DocuWare's workflow. As a second big step, we will also be expanding the file view and file management options. The document type as a property of a document will gain a more prominent position. This makes document type-based searches and entries much easier in the future. And as a third big initiative with a high focus from our side, we will continue to expand our new integrated workflow module. The very good and exciting news is that for all three of these expansion areas, we have gained outstanding experts through the acquisition of Westbrook. The experience they have gained from their direct business, in particular, helps illuminate what our customers and end users require. The addition of a highly qualified team also helps us to shape the further development of DocuWare. We now have a third development site in Connecticut, which complements our teams in Germering, Germany, and in Sofia, Bulgaria. Ladies and gentlemen, dear partners, as you can see, we are closely watching IT trends. And with the help of our product and development teams, we will make sure that DocuWare continues to thrive as a technology leader in the ECM industry. Thank you very much.